In the summer of 1942, the Empire of Japan stood at the height of its power. After Pearl Harbor and victories across the Pacific and Southeast Asia, Japan believed it was unstoppable. Admiral Isoroku Yamamoto, commander of the combined fleet, was determined to deliver one more crushing blow, the destruction of America's aircraft carriers at Midway. To him, this would end the war on Japan's terms. 4 carriers Akagi, Kaga, Soryu, and Hiryu sailed with confidence. Their decks were filled with Zero fighters and bombers, their pilots among the finest aviators in the world. The Japanese plan was daring: strike Midway Island, lure the U.S. fleet into battle, and finish them off. Yamamoto believed the Americans were still weak after Pearl Harbor. Victory seemed certain. On the morning of June 4th, Japanese aircraft roared into the skies. They attacked Midway with bombs and gunfire, confident they were breaking American defenses. From their perspective, the operation was unfolding just as planned. Yet, above the clouds, American planes were already searching for the Japanese fleet. The Japanese did not realize their codes had been broken, and their movements were no longer secret. As Japanese crews prepared for a second wave of attacks, their carrier decks became crowded with refueling aircraft and bombs being loaded. At that very moment, American dive bombers appeared high above. In a sudden and devastating assault, 3 Japanese carriers, Akagi, Kaga, and Soryu, were struck within minutes. Explosions ripped through the decks, flames and smoke filled the sky, and men leapt into the sea to escape the inferno. Only Hiryu remained. Fighting desperately, her pilots managed to damage the American carrier Yorktown. But the U.S. soon located her as well. By the end of the day, Hiryu too was ablaze, sinking beneath the waves. For the Japanese Navy, it was an unimaginable disaster. In a single battle, 4 of their most powerful carriers and hundreds of elite pilots were lost. The empire's momentum was shattered. Though the Japanese government hid the scale of the defeat from the public, within the Navy there was no doubt Midway was the turning point. What was meant to be Japan's decisive victory became the beginning of its long decline. From the Japanese perspective, Midway was not just a battle lost, it was the moment when destiny changed, and the empire's dream of dominance began to sink beneath the Pacific waves.